used all over the place, right? The company, Roland, had some form of the slap bass as early as 1986 for their sampler, the S50, although it's very different at this point. Later, in 1991, they released a library known as LCD 701, and the slap bass there gets closer but not quite there yet. Then, in 1984, they released the legendary JV-1080 and their Sound Canvas SC88. These two synthesizers, along with their later derivative models, were used by many video game composers, and either JV or Sound Canvas series synthesizer, sometimes both, was used in about every video game released between 1995 and 2005. A similar looking but different sounding slap bass sample was included on the JV-1080, and another different but near identical sounding one was on the Sound Canvas. Explaining the difference between these two modules would require a video of its own, so I'll hold off on that for now. As for how you can get this sound yourself, a sound font of any of the above games before will get you pretty close. That's actually what Pizza Tower supposedly did. They used the Mega Man and Bass sound font. However, if you want a taste of the original hardware used, Roland did make VSTs for them. But this comes at a caveat. Roland has a JV-1080 VST, but for the same price you can get an XV-5080 VST from them, which is exactly the same thing, but more, with no sacrifices. There's a few limitations of these compared to the original hardware, but in any case it includes this slap bass fairly faithfully. This VST has been used more and more by a lot of composers today wanting to add a bit of older flair to their sound. And Roland made a Sound Canvas VST that has similar compatibility with the SC88 Pro, and then discontinued it, so you can't buy it from them anymore. I guess that means it's abandonware now. What a shame. Lastly, a lot of VSTs like the Nexus guitar expansion seem to copy this bass for themselves. It's probably been copied by a lot of people actually. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you all later. Bye bye!